What's up guys, it's Bobo Jones, and today I am going to be riding an ACH on these brand new Bridgestone Battle Axe S21 tires. They're brand new, as you can see. They still got strips on them. I've put about 40 miles on them, so I'm going to obviously go easy today and not push them too hard, but they look really good. I'll have some first impressions. I got two other new things. I've got these Cortech Adrenaline 2 gloves, which I'll talk about a little bit for when I do my track days, but I'm just breaking them in now. And then I got a second Sony action cam, this little guy right here, which I'm going to use as a second POV so that you can look at my beautiful face while I ride. Yeah, I got a really good deal on that, so we'll see how it looks. Came with this watch thing, which I can't really use when I'm riding with these, but it came with this little watch thingy here, which I don't know, as you can see, shows me in it, but I'm not going to be using it. So that's that. So we'll see how everything goes. I'll talk about the tires, and then we'll check out that new camera footage, and I'll talk a little bit about these gloves as well. So yeah, let me get started, and then we will get it popping. Good, I'm glad these two fast motherfuckers, what do these guys have? R1, is that an R1? Or is that an S1000 double R? And an Aprilia RSV4. It's a double R and an RSV4. So I'm glad I'm behind those guys because they're gonna go much faster than I am. All right, let's close everything up. See you guys in a few. Hey, what's up guys? It's Bobo Jones out here on ACH. Taking it easy, so I figure I could talk today. Again, these S21s have fewer than 40 miles maybe on them, so I'm just trying to warm them up today and get a feel for them. My first impressions right away is they definitely do not tip over like the stock Rosso 2s do when they're new. When you have a pair of stock Rosso 2s on, which is what the S1000 XR comes with, those tip over extremely easily. Which I really like because this is a big bike, and so any help the tires can give you in tipping over the bike is extremely helpful. These tip over nicely and they feel really good in the turns, but definitely not as much as the Rosso 2s. The Rosso 2s are like way rounder, I guess, so they tip over extremely easily, which is a nice feeling on this bike, especially when you're in the twisties, because it requires a lot less input from me to do quick switches from turn to turn. Other than that, these feel great. I mean, they're brand new, but I haven't had any. I've been riding around to work and stuff all week, and I haven't had any issues, with them being slippery or feeling weird at all. Obviously, new tires nowadays don't have the super slippery coating on them that they used to, so you don't actually have to ride them like 150 miles anymore like you used to when they had this really slippery coating. But you still have to be semi-cautious because it's still new rubber, and you want to get it some wear. So that's what today is about. You're taking things a lot slower than usual and getting some nice wear on it. Not as slow as this Versa though. I'm not going to take it that slow. So we'll see if we can find eventually a good place to pass this guy, or if he'll be so kind as to pull over. Yeah, because that's no fun. I actually took I went to Big Bear this weekend up in the mountains. It's not snowy yet. It's really nice. It's like 60 at night, 75 in the day. And those are some of the best roads I've ever been on. And sadly, I did not have my motorcycle. I took my little Mazda CX-5 crossover. And man, I threw that thing into manual mode. Oh, bad gravel. I threw that thing into manual mode and just was having so much fun in like third gear on that thing. So that was awesome. I was really surprised at how fun that car is when you throw it into manual and just fuck around on it. But yeah, I wish I had my bike. There were so many bikers up there, and the roads are just everywhere you go. They're just insanely twisty. So yeah, but the little Mazda, man, Mazda makes good cars. Yeah, these feel good. I mean, these tip over nicely. It's not like, it's just not the same. The Rossos like aggressively tip over, and these it's not the same. But yeah, road feel is good. Like I definitely feel connected to the road with them. I definitely feel like I know what's going on with the bike. Like I'm not getting any like numb feeling through them, so that's good. And yeah, they're really nice. Like I can throw it around turns and stuff like this. This fucking Versa's probably maybe the worst car on earth. I don't know. All those, yeah, I don't know. Versa's is terrible. Like talk about a car you don't want to have up here. It's a Versa. So this guy is, maybe he's having fun, who knows, who am I to judge? I also got these Adrenaline 2 gloves. I got them for insanely cheap. And I got them for the track because the Scorpions I got were a little tight, and these have a few more safety features on them. And feature-wise, these things are packed to the gills. The problem with these is that the stitching on the fingers is pretty bad, and I'm really spoiled. My daily gloves are like these Tai Chi RS gloves that have this MC Fit technology, and those are the most comfortable gloves ever. They're just the best gloves, and while that technology means you don't get as much feel as these, they basically what they do is they stitch them and then turn them inside out or something like that, so you have no stitching on the inside. So these kind of the stitching inside the fingers kind of rubs up against my fingers after a while, and the pinky stitching is really poor. But again, you're getting $300 glove technology, and I got these for $110. So in that sense, they're very, very good. Let's pass that guy. Let's see if we can pass this guy soon. Don't get nervous, it's fine. I'll pass you when I can do so safely. So yeah, these gloves are good. They're definitely going to be my track gloves for the short term, but eventually I'd like to get a good pair of Knox. Let's see how it takes this one. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling any slippiness at all, which is good. See how it takes this one. It's another fun one. Pretty good. Yeah, they feel great. Again, I'm being a little tentative just because they're so new, but they feel really good. Grip feels good, feel feels good. Definitely feel connected to the road. They're not hard to throw around, as you can see. I can still tilt the bike a lot. But yeah, they're definitely no Rosso 2s. So my understanding, obviously I'm not like a super rider. My understanding of these is that the front is way better than the Rossos, and then the rears are very close, you know, but apparently just Bridgestone in general makes the best front tires. And again, call bullshit on me or correct me, but my feeling is that, you know, with these really modern bikes, the traction control really takes care of rear wheel slippage. So the thing that's going to fuck you up the most is if you lose your front tire. And so for me, having and I've seen professional reviews of the double R on track, and you know, these professional journalists with double R's fully with every piece of awesome electronics BMW makes, they lose their front tires. They've gone down, and so for me, knowing that, you know, I have that traction control on my rear tire, you know, was really important to me for having the safest front tire and the grippiest front tire, which, as I understand, is these Bridgestones. You know what though? These tires actually feel a lot more settled than a new pair of Rosso 2s. So even though I have to put more input a little bit than the Rosso 2s because these don't tip over quite as much, these feel a bit smoother as a result when I'm doing like quick switches left to right, which I really like. So it's pros and cons. It's like, for me, as somebody who's not the greatest rider on earth, I think I'd have something that generally helps me keep smoother with my inputs, even if I have to put a teeny tiny bit of work into it as a result. I feel like these are just a little bit easier to ride than my Rosso 2s, and my Rosso 2s are a bit racier than these are, which I like, because I feel very comfortable on this road right now, like very comfortable. The tires just feel really good, so I don't know. Gravel. Yeah, these feel super smooth. These are really nice. Okay, I'm sold. These are really nice. And, oh, come on. You have a Mazda 3. Come on. You can hit it harder than this, bud. I know it. So the really nice thing about having the lean angle ABS when you're riding on these roads is that if you suddenly see, while you're taking a turn at 60 miles an hour, gravel in front of you, and you just have to slam on the brakes, otherwise you're fucked going through rocks that fast, this bike won't stand you up as much. And so for canyon riding, that lean angle ABS is awesome. It makes it really good. Yeah, these tires are buttery smooth. Oh, this bike is so good. Jeez. And we got cyclists coming up. Let's watch out for them. Here we are on Upper Big Tahunga Canyon, my new favorite road, like ever. This is the one I rode with my buddy Peter on his Alfa Romeo. This road is just unbelievably good. It's just ridiculous. Just so, they feel so grounded. That's just ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. So yeah, these gloves are good. They come in European sizes, so you definitely have to size up, which is good to know. Just something to keep in mind. So yeah, I run large and US brands like Icon, but I run an XL in these. So just something to keep in mind for those two. I think Cortech is a US brand. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, they're really good. The palms give you really good feel. They have tons of safety features on them. A lot of super fabric. They have the Knox wrist protectors, sliders on them. So for your scaphoids or whatever they're called, SPS, scaphoid protection system or something like that. Oh my god, these tires are fucking amazing. They feel so grounded. It's unbelievable. They just just like taken. I mean, the bike's great too. I feel like this bike makes tires just feel excellent, but yeah, these feel especially good, I want to say. They feel very grounded. And keep in mind, I've only run these and the Rossos on this bike, so I haven't run anything else. On my Tiger, I ran different tires, obviously, because that was an adventure bike, but on this bike, I've only run these, and they're both excellent tires. I'm hoping to get more mileage out of these than I did out of my Tigers. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, out of my Tigers, out of my Rossos, because the Rossos last me about 35 on the rear, maybe 4,000 on the front, which isn't great. I just swapped out both of these, even though I had another 500 to 700 miles on my front, just because I wanted to feel them together, and I'm going to be doing track days soon, so I didn't want to have two different tires for that. But yeah, these feel incredible, so super happy with this. Oh, it's so nice out here. Jeez Louise. So in summary, guys, both the S21s and these Adrenaline 2 gloves here are excellent. I really like actually now riding these twisties a lot today. I actually prefer the S21s to the Rosso 2s, only because I'm not a super smooth rider, as I'm sure you can see, and a brand new pair of Rosso 2s are very sensitive to inputs, whereas these feel much smoother right out of the box. So obviously, yes, the Rosso 2s flatten out a bit and then they're great, but initially for the first 1,000, 1,500 miles, they're very sensitive to inputs, which for me is not the greatest because I'm not the smoothest. So I would definitely recommend, obviously if you're like super speed racer rider, then yeah, get the Rosso 2s. But if you are not, I would say, get these because they're really much smoother out of the box. I feel much more planted, and like, my inputs aren't as like super duper sensitive. So that's it. That's it for me. The Adrenaline 2s, again, best, safest gloves you can get for the money. Not the most comfortable though, because while the materials might be decent and all the features are excellent, the build quality and the stitching is not the greatest. So, just take that as you will. But yeah, if you, you could get these for $110 right now on motorcyclegear.com, and they're just like absolutely excellent value. They're incredible. I mean, what you're getting here is what you'd see again in $300 race gloves. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna focus on this ride because I just want to enjoy it and not talk anymore, and it's so unbelievably beautiful out here. This is Bobo Jones saying, arriva motherfucking Nurchi. Have a good one, guys. Please ride safe, enjoy your new S21s, and if you're a first-time track rider, pick up these Adrenaline 2s. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll have links to all my new camera equipment and everything in my helmet setup below. So check that out if you're interested in what I'm running right now. All right, guys. Toodaloo.